Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Fast and Furious 6. So, Fast and Furious 6 stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and this one's basically about, that The Rock now, he needs Toretto, which is Vin Diesel, to take down this guy named Shaw, who was played by Luke Evans, and because he wants this expensive, computer chip. So what I think of Fast and Furious 6. This movie was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed Fast and Furious 6. This was a great action movie. I did really enjoy this movie. It was great in my opinion. It was just really, really awesome. So let's get into the positives of this movie. The positives are, the action basically. It's just amazing because really this action in these last few movies, have been handled really well. And I love that the action is just so great in these last few movies. Fast 5 and now this movie, it's not shaky cam, slow motion, and it's none of that in this movie. I love the fact that it's none of that in this movie. It's just well thought out action, and bravo, Justin Lin, you know how to direct action. You're great at it. Just keep on making action movies. You're great at making action movies. You really are. And another positive is that this movie to me actually has the best acting out of the entire series. I'm being serious. Vin Diesel is great in the movie. Paul Walker's great. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is amazingly great. And, Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris, although they're not great, they are good. They have some good comedic timing, and they both are a good pair up together, and it's just really funny to see, having back and forth with each other. It was awesome. Jordana Brewster, she's not really in the movie too much, but for what she was in it for, she was good. Michelle Rodriguez, she was good as well, surprisingly. Another positive I have is indeed the villain, which is Luke Evans. He is definitely by far the best villain we've had in the Fast and Furious series so far. I mean, this villain actually did stuff. I mean, he didn't just sit around and let his buddies do it. No, he actually got involved in the action, just like the first villain in the first movie. There hasn't been really a great villain since the first movie, and this one really, to me, has the best villain, Fast and Furious 6, and the villain's just great. Luke Evans was awesome in the movie. Also, just, yeah. My negatives with the movie, I don't really have too many negatives with the movie, but the rest of the acting. Remember I did say this does have the best acting in it out of all the movies, but there is some still bad acting, like Gina Carano, but, and, yeah, just, it still had some bad acting, but you go bypass that. Yeah, that's really the only negative I have with this movie. This movie was a awesome action movie. I did really enjoy Fast and Furious 6. So it's time to give my official grade on Fast and Furious 6, and my official grade on Fast and Furious 6 is an A-. This is a great action movie. I really enjoyed this movie. Not better than Fast 5 in my opinion, but it was still a great action movie. I loved Fast and Furious 6. It was great in my opinion. So it's getting an A-. So what do you guys think of Fast and Furious 6? Leave it in the comment section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.